Hello and welcome back to Thea the Awakening. It's been an unfortunate turn of events. I was recording yesterday when my Windows 10 automatic update just shut everything down without asking, without doing anything. All my recording went. So it was going to be a montage video, and it still will be for the rest of today because it didn't cut out a lot of it. I'll explain that in a second. But it's going to be a montage video where we had all our people back, and I was going to stay close to the area, get a few resources, maybe venture out, but not too far because I didn't trust that Imperial Fortum wouldn't lose its way, essentially. And the first thing we did was we went past this bear lair. First thing we did was went past this bear lair and saw that there actually level 3 bears there. So I was pretty worried about this, but because it was daytime, they were not really moving that much, and they moved up to the north. We went to this ruins, and it was a level 4 engagement ruins. We also saw level 4 skeletons moving around. This worries me greatly, as I'm struggling with some low level 3s, and I guess even some high level 2s. The idea being, though, at this time, I needed to just arc my way around this lake, hit all these places of interest, including the Theodore's tutorial, which you see is normal there, get back to Imperial Fortum. I managed to get very close to home before the game cut out, but we're going to have to redo some of that. Unfortunately, that information, that footage is lost. The only other thing that happened, I took out a couple of spiders' nests, there was some fights with some level 2s, we got some more experience. I put my research into the cabbage so we can get some more people on our farm, and I believe that somebody is building that backup base right now. Ah, no, it is built already, so that will be useful. For now, we've got people on these silk tunics, which are made from the topaz we got last episode, and I don't think we need both of them doing that though. Can we not make some cooked meals? We could use the exotic... there we go. That'll do nicely. We do not need that much to work that. Okay. How's gathering going? Getting more wood? Yep, we always need more wood. Right, yes, so the aim was to swing around here, hit these two spots, and also we have this troop of wandering nomads as a quest, which maybe I'll be able to get some people to the village from. I don't really know, but I'll go and interact with them. That'd be quite cool. Apart from that, yes, Theodore's tutorial. So Theodore's tutorial, I went there and I didn't go right because there's no way in hell I wanted to go right and fight the monsters in the crypt again. So I went left. We encountered a library. It was an intellect challenge of level 3 level. But being with the fact I have mostly warriors in this group, we did not succeed. We could have got some rare informational books, but instead we got some spider silk. That's not too bad. I'm just happy that that's gone now, to be honest. I went back to try again, but the place collapsed. For now, we're going to clear up a couple of these little groups and then hit this place of interest. Ultra resolve that. Fantastic. Move it here. And can I take out these guys, please? The undead filth must be slain right now! Every single time. So no, let's just do this. And let's not throw Enduit to the masses like the computer apparently thinks is the best thing to do. Ah, you reduce everybody to very low life. So then... yeah, that's really bad. Random chance. Okay. Good stuff. Right, we want to... we want to investigate this place of interest, really. Okay. You see a large stone tower sticking out of the landscape like a grey withered thumb. As you get closer, you see that much of the building has crumbled over the years, but the stone looks very solid, and more importantly, it is already cut into manageable chunks. Investigate! As you approach the tower carefully, you see that some of the stones move in unnatural ways, and you soon discover that there are at least several rockers, small stone creatures rummaging around the place. Never heard of these rockers before. If it was something like undead or spiders or anything I knew what it was, I'd be happy to attack. There's obviously a trick to this, because there's no blue option here to say, look, this is the one you should really pick. I am just going to leave them. Unfortunately, I can't camp there now. But since I've got no wounds on me, I might as well attack this. Oh. You approach your enemy, have time to decide your plan of action. Plans for weaklings attacks, we can do this easy way, or well, you know how the rest goes. We're warriors, we're going to have to attack at level 2. Oh, only 3 goblin warriors, they'll be fine. How bad can they be? Let's throw down Nico first. Show of strength. Okay, so they're not that bad. 21... So that's 22 damage I'm going to do, and he has 17 health. So he will go down in one hit to Nico. So I don't even need to worry about anything else and just throw Exo out there. Oh! 23. He'll survive by 1 hit. You bastards. He's got 12 punishing physical damage. So either one of them was going to take damage. Ah! I'll just confuse him. If he wants to play the game of buffing, I'll just nerf them. Or debuff, I guess is the correct term. Right, okay, this guy's a bit more potent, but he's not got that much attack. So in fact, if Exo attacks the right way, this will be devastating. However, I think I probably need to shield him instead. He's just going to do 26 damage. If I put Detesta out, he'll take 10 wounds. Okay, all I'm going to do is shield Exo, and then I'm going to pass. Because if I put Detesta out there, it's just leaving him open to be hurt. Oh, he attacked the right way. Fantastic. We didn't need him. If Exo had attacked the other way, then that would have been a bit more of an issue. Fantastic. Good work, team. Ooh. Club, sharp hip. Sword of Darkness. That is good. I think a lot of these can probably be disenchanted or deconstructed or whatever you want to call it. Okay, no turns left, so let's pass on. Okay, nothing's happened. Brilliant. Can I go back to this place of interest? Is it going to be the same thing? Oh, it's different now. Oh, a level 2 fight. I can take this easily. As you get closer to the tower, you see that within it lies a nest of giant spiders. If you hope to gather the stone, you must get rid of the nest. Oh, that's possibly much easier. I have no idea how strong the other one was. But this one I know we can do. Certainty is the important thing here. Ah, the opponent goes first. Don't play out your big one. Ah, you did. Okay, so she's going to get a lot of damage down on somebody. If I put my healthiest guy out there, who can take her out in one hit? Nico can. So Nico's got to go first. And really, I need to shield him. Unfortunately, I don't have a confuse for the Spider Queen. Okay, I'll shield him. And then just hope Nico doesn't attack to the right. In fact, I could just shield him again. So that if he does attack to the right, he'll definitely survive. And then I can throw out somebody like Exo, who's got a lot of health anyway, who can absorb a lot of hits. That should be okay. These malicious spiders never actually do that much damage. Please attack to the left. Yes! Okay, yeah, we definitely got this one. Huzzah! What do we get from this, though? You've acquired a button. Cool, and some spider silk. Yeah, Mike took a bit of damage, but that's fine. Use tools and take the stones. Holy crap! Whoa! 15 quartz, 19 clay, 10 malachite, and 10 obsidian? Whoo! That was worth it. That was very worth it. Okay, that's brilliant. Endurook took a few hits there, but he's fine. He's got 12 out of 15 life. So I'm going to demolish a couple of things nearby, and let's go to this divine quest. Quickly just take out this hive. Ooh, a ruby, known as bloodstones. Jesus, that's good. From a level 1 camp as well, that's odd. Okay, let's investigate this divine quest place. You find the remains of an old town, built in solid stone, with a large central building that even in its crumbled and rotting state looks very impressive. Very impressive, but there's lots of skeletons. Like many such places, you feel the cold draft of the ever-present dark mists lurking in every corner. You see a faint light coming from one of the towers in the central building, and you know this is where you must go. Investigate now, come back later, ignore all the fluff and go straight upstairs. Investigate! You enter the old building and soon realise it must have been a place of great knowledge, as even in the entrance hall there are vast shelves with remnants of books on them. Indeed, as you go in deeper, you find a rusted shield with this words, "The pen is mightier than the sword, and the sword of knowledge defeats any foe." Before you make another step, you are met by a hooded stranger. "Welcome to the Grand University of Krakow. How may I be of assistance?" he chimes in, as if nothing were awry in the world. "Who are you, and why are you still here? It doesn't look hospitable." "Grand University, I think when I met you, one of your fellows in a tower, did we? I don't think we did." Ignore the person and go straight to the staircase. Let's do this. "Well, I'm the porter, of course, here to meet and greet you and direct you to the faculty you seek. So are you here for a tour, to sign up, or perhaps you come for the board meeting?" This place is in ruins. Are you insane? The tour? A board meeting, what are you talking about? What? There's a tour? "Ah, the tour. Unfortunately, our student guides seem to have overslept. Thus, I must inform you the tour has been cancelled." "Then why do you ask for it if we wanted it?" The man remains silent. Okay, fine. "Oh, for pity's sake, tell me the board meeting then." "Excellent. You must be another foreign delegation then. I've been told there might be latecomers. The board meeting's on the 3rd floor in the Thorn Rose room." You look towards the stairway and you see it is crumbled and full of cracks, but it should be fine to climb. Alright, leave the strange man and go up. You go upstairs and find many more empty, eerie rooms filled with rotten bookshelves and destroyed books, laboratories with smashed equipment, and lecture rooms with decaying tables and the stench of death. But as you enter one such lecture room, you see that at the centre, by a large round table, sit 6 people dressed in academic gowns. Approach table hello, or approach the table arms drawn. They're sitting down, they're not really a threat, so let's say hello. One of the figures at the table turns to you, and for a second you see only a skull, but then you blink, and an old man's face stares at you. "Hello there, I see you've come seeking answers, yes? How did you find us? We were cursed long ago, never to be found by a living soul. I dare say you look alive." "Well, it was a dream, I guess. Our god told us to come here." "Ah, so they are finally strong enough to try and regain their powers, and so they send you to seek answers." "What do you know of our god's power?" "In short, we were the ones who took the power of the Pantheon to ensure our colleagues could burn the cosmic tree without interference." You took the power away from the gods? You're kidding, right? What? You took power from gods? How? Okay, I failed this. Maybe a long one. Just tell me the straight and short. Yeah. Just tell me the straight and short of it. How did you do it, and how can we undo it? You're kidding, right? "It was not easy, nor done without the aid of powerful and evil magic, but it was done. Each god you see had their own duty, their domain. It was both their strength and their weakness. By hitting them all at once, we also didn't give them a chance to aid each other, as they normally would." Sounds crazy. You said you used dark magic. Why did you do it? Why did you burn the tree and hurt the gods? Well, it's a funny story in itself, I suppose. We were tricked by the Human Advancement Department. The HAD department. They were HAD. Brilliant. We were presented with false data to suggest the gods were about to destroy all life, that they'd grown arrogant and wanted to wipe the air of humans to create a new, more obedient kind. Anyway, it's all a lie, and those who knew the real reason are no longer with us. So you pretty much destroyed Thea for a theory that turned out to be bollocks. Are you serious? You defied the gods and burned the bollocks thing. Yeah, in hindsight, it all seems rather ridiculous, but you don't know how it is when you're in the zone. The zone, man. It was a good theory in principle. I mean, there is no definite proof that the gods didn't plan our demise. You said you used dark magic. Our plans were cosmically big, as it were, and so we needed help that a few would be willing to give, and even less capable enough to provide. A mage arrived on our doorstep, offering all the right answers, even after we figured he was the famed Dark Lord, banished ages ago in the Great War of the Eye. In the Westlands, we still couldn't say no. It was just him or nothing. You could say no, you could have just stopped. So faced with working with an entity so evil that it almost devoured our world, more than once, on more than one continent, you thought it would be all fine, and you said you were a professor. Don't get me wrong, we knew we were working with evil, but the pursuit of knowledge, of understanding, the very notion we could defy the gods, was glorious. I think the Dark Lord didn't even break a sweat convincing us. Disgusting, and you're telling us no one realised what you were up to. There were suspicions, some gods even took notice, but the Dark One was clever, and diverted their gaze every time, building a fake army in his old stronghold, and sending out omens of his return worldwide. This was step 1 of our plan. This was how we would trap the Supreme Gods. The Supreme Gods? Yes, like Perun and Mokosh in the Easterlands. Every land in Thea had their own. They needed to be broken first, else their power would protect the others. Mokosh we could not lure away. She is wise and careful, but Perun, well, let's just say he was keen to go into battle. Very keen. Horus, the Lord of the Night, surely saw through your Dark Lord scheme. With the aid of the Dark Lord, we managed to worm our way into Horus' flock and slowly shake his dominion over Easterland's night creatures. You see, centuries or perhaps millennia ago, Horus freed many such creatures from the corruption of the Dark Lords and showed them instead his own path. Alas, we used the power of corruption to create confusion and doubt. Horus came down hard on his straying flock, but before he could discover the true nature of their descent, our plans were in motion, and a great ancient Leech Lord siphoned Horus's might from him. You damned fools, where is this Leech Lord? I do not know, but I can direct you to a place where you can seek more answers. If you beat the Leech Lord, you will be likely able to restore some of your god's power, or at least he will regenerate faster. Right, so where is this place you speak of? Before I tell you, we must ask a favour. We've been cursed to stay here, neither dead nor alive, for eternity as punishment for our actions. A sentence we accepted with grace and understanding. It is not often you get to destroy the world and nearly kill off gods. Ha ha! Pricks. However, we wish to be freed now. Who sentenced you? How can you be freed if this is cursed? Can you be killed? There is a way to try and free our souls from these unliving bodies. With the underworld shut, we will still roam there, but at least we'll be free. Why do you believe you should get freedom after all you've done? Yes, many of us share in your enthusiasm for the punishment. We are tormented by our faults, believe me. But to be stuck like this forever, if you kill us, we will only suffer the pain of death. But eventually we will return, marked by another scar. But if you use your connection to your gods to break our curse, perhaps we can be released. You have sentenced Thea to death, and worse yet, you have taken arms against our gods. You shall suffer the punishment that you were sentenced to. Give us the location or suffer a death. Your crimes are despicable, your arrogance beyond measure, and your stupidity in trusting dark forces goes beyond any measure. But your fate seems dire, and there is little point in more suffering in this world. Give us the location first. We will then think about releasing you. No, I think they deserve their punishment, to be honest. They willingly struck a bargain with pure evil. The old man nods, his face twisted in a mixture of fear and sadness. I have imprinted the location you seek in your minds. You will find it whenever you seek. Our Lord Horus does not want to dish out unnecessary pain, but if you've stripped him of his dominion of the night, even if our Lord will not, we will punish you accordingly. Attack. I don't particularly fancy my chances of level 3 fight. Many fear Horus as the Beastmaster and a Night Lord, thinking he is affinity to evil, but it is not so. We will not condemn you to futile pain when your punishment is already done upon you. We will attempt ritual for your souls. No. Matters of high justice know the domain of the Night Lord. Thus we leave you with the judgment made by the gods, so that you can pay for your crimes until they deem it otherwise. Yeah, definitely. Okay. You feel the knowledge of the place you seek has entered your mind, and so you leave the university and its doomed fellows to their cursed fate. The academics simply nod and return to their table. You hear them debating the merits of your decision. As you depart, you feel great strength of spirit fill your souls. Your hearts are filled with pride. You know for sure you have done the righteous thing, honouring the punishment set up by the gods. And we get a will bonus for our entire party for 25 turns. That's nice. Alright, time to leave this place. Good. Okay, and there's another Divine Quest place there. Okay, fantastic. I think that's long enough for this episode, because I'm trying to do a little bit of a montage and cutting things. I don't know, but we'll see. I'll catch you in the next episode. Thank you very much, guys. Let's go and meet those nomads, and I'll see you then. Bye!